welcome to another episode of the Zeelicious cooking series. Today I'm going to show you how I prep and store my fresh juices. Now, I've gotten a lot of requests from some of you asking me how I'm able to store my juices for so long, and today I'm going to be sharing all of my secret with you. Whenever I make my juices, I know that they last me up to 5 to 7 days and they stay really fresh for that long, and I'll share with you what exactly I do to ensure that they stay fresh for that long period of time. Some of you already know that I recently embarked on a vegan/plant-based diet challenge. I've been enjoying lots and lots of plant-based foods. It's been such a rewarding experience, and I think I'm going to stick to it. I am also going to be starting a vegan/plant-based recipe series on the channel, and I'm officially kickstarting this series with this particular video tutorial. I'm sharing with you how to make your fresh fruit juice from scratch and how to store it. And your fresh fruit juice is made from plant-based produce, so it's a great way to kickstart the vegan/plant-based series. Of course, I'm going to bring in many more vegan/plant-based recipes on the channel, so you guys should better watch out for it, okay? So with that being said, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please kindly hit the subscribe button and the bell to right beside it so you can get instantly notified whenever we upload a new video. Join this family, okay? Okay, this is a place to be to learn all the mouth-watering recipes that you'll be needing in your lifetime. And of course, if you like this video after watching it, please kindly give it a thumbs up because I always love to see all of your likes. Alright guys, now we can go into this fruit making action. My favorite fruits to juice are watermelons, oranges, apples, cucumbers, and pineapples because they contain lots of liquid in them. Of course, you can use any fruit of your choice, and that's totally fine. The fruits have already been washed thoroughly to rid them of excess dirt. Open up the fruit and cut into bite-sized pieces. For the watermelon, I cut in half, then in quarters, then I cut out thin slices and finally cut the thin slices in bite-sized pieces. Then I remove the green bits and discard. Afterwards, I place on a plate and set aside. For the pineapple, I cut out the two ends and then run the knife from top to bottom to peel the skin. Then I cut in circles and cut each circle in half. I place on a plate and set aside. The cucumbers and apples get a good chopping as well. You don't have to remove the seeds for this ones, okay? And finally, the oranges. I cut in half, then in quarters. Then I remove the skin of the oranges as well as the seeds. Your orange juice will be very bitter if you do not remove the seeds. Afterwards, I place on a plate and set aside. Now that the fruits are all prepped, I proceed to juicing. I like to juice and store my juices separately, and so I'll be juicing them individually apart from the cucumber and apple, which I'll be juicing together. The fastest and easiest way to juice your fruit and veggies without losing the quality and taste is with a juicer. So it's highly advisable that you invest in a quality juicer. Alternatively, you can use a blender. But that means you have to add water to help it blend easily, and that will definitely alter the natural sweet taste. If you're using a juicer, simply put the fruit pieces into the juicer, turn it on and allow the juicer do its magic. It's that simple, guys. After the watermelon, I juice the pineapple and then the oranges. Finally, I juice the apple and cucumbers together because I like the taste of it. To prevent the apple and cucumber juice from browning, I squeeze in a few splashes of lemon juice. The acidity of the lemon juice will stop the browning process. Now, for the storing of the fresh juices, it's also advisable to invest in freezer-safe bottles because storing your juices in the freezer is the only way they will stay fresh for a long time. Once the fruits are cut open and juiced, the oxidation process begins, which causes the fruits to go bad very quickly if not properly stored. And three components that speed up the oxidation process are light, heat, and air, which you all get if you simply place your juice in the refrigerator. But freezing the fresh juices till they are rock solid is the only way to drastically slow down the oxidation process. So what I do is I transfer the fresh juices to my freezer-safe bottles and then I fill them up to the brim. I also store the excess juice in my mason jars. Then what I do is I place the bottles in the door compartment of my freezer and freeze them till they are rock solid. When I want to enjoy some fresh juice, I simply take a bottle out of the freezer the night before and place in the fridge, and it begins to thaw gently. It will be perfectly thawed by the next morning. I give it a good shake and I pour in a glass and enjoy. The taste will remain as fresh as ever. I usually make enough juice to last me 7 days. But if you want to enjoy your juice instantly and you cannot wait for the next morning, all you have to do is bring out the juice from the freezer and place it on the countertop and leave it to thaw for about 30 minutes, and boom, you have your fresh juice all ready to go. See how easy that was, right? This is the method I've been using for so long, for so many years, that helps me keep my fresh juices fresh for so long. Just ensure that when you bring out the juice from the freezer to thaw in the fridge, make sure that your fridge is really cold so that the bacteria don't have anything to work with to make the fermentation process faster. So you just need a very cold environment. So ensure you invest in freezer safe bottles or jars or containers so that you can always make your juices in a large batch and won't have to worry about making it over and over again, because the process can really be very tedious. So I hope you'll be trying this out, and if you would, please kindly take a picture and upload to your Facebook, Instagram and Twitter stories and tag me at Zeelicious Foods. I always love to see all of your creations, and of course I'm going to repost on my stories for everyone else to see. Alright guys, I'll see you next time with another mouth-watering and delicious recipe and more vegan and plant-based recipes. Until then, remember to be very kind to one another, love yourself generously, and it's me, the queen of fun and fast cooking, signing off right now. I love you all. Take care.